All right, what's up? Bang! I'm back. I'm excited because I'm hungry and I'm about to cook one of my favorite styles of chicken. And I got to show you how to do it and how easy it is. This is going to be chicken thighs. So these are going to be amazing. I'm going to call them crunchy, juicy chicken thighs. And we're going to be using a certain kind of seasoning today. I can't wait to show you what it is. I'm super excited because I love to cook and then I love to eat after. So let's get right into this. Check it out. Let me show you literally how easy it is to cook this type of chicken. So check this out. All right, so this is what we got. Literally just picked it up right now. I just got done working out and I needed chicken. So this is what we picked up. Chicken thighs. And this is just regular skin on chicken thighs. And so let me show you basically what we're going to do to cook these. All right, and then these are the seasonings. I ran out of these. So these are what we're going to be using today. Oh my goodness. If you have never used the Frank's Red Hot Original, you got to give it a try. This Buffalo Ranch one I've actually never used before, so it's going to be my first time on this one. But this one right here is one of my favorites, so go give these a try. Go buy this and go buy this. Honestly, it doesn't matter what kind of chicken you get, but if you want to buy chicken thighs, buy skin-on chicken thighs and cook them up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the foil again. I'm going to get the foil out so I can lay these chickens out and get them seasoning real good. So you can use a plate or really whatever you want. You can do it in the package, but when I'm doing a couple different kinds, I just lay them out and make it easier. So, boom, now that we got this, like that here, let's get our chicken open. All right, so the very first thing you're gonna wanna do is wash your hands. I just washed mine, you can believe me, I promise I just washed them. So, wash your hands before you start touching all over your food. All right, and then once you've washed your hands, you get your foil out, you can lay this chicken out. One thing I do like to do when I pull it out of the package though, is kind of spread it open like this. So whenever we go to season it, we'll be able to get that seasoning all in everywhere. Boom. And you kind of want to feel over your meat when you buy it. Because, I mean, you're going to be eating this stuff. And I can feel, like, right in here, there's, like, a little bit of, like, bone in there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. Or rip it out, whichever one. All right. And then you're just going to want to lay it out here like this, all opened up. And do the next one. Kind of open it up. And when we're going to air fry this today. And we're going to leave the skin on. So this is so easy. You literally just have to go buy the chicken. And then bring it home and cook it. You don't even got to cut the skin off. I've learned that if you leave the skin on, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to cook it, it turns into just such a nice, crunchy, amazing piece of food to eat. Boom. Rebo! Alright, look. Just lay them out like this. Kind of open them up. Oh, this is going to be good. Alright, let's get one more here. Boom. Alright, so I got half of them laid out right here. And then I got the other half still in the package. We're just going to use the package here to season these up. So basically, we're just going to open them up in here. Might as well use this instead of, you know, just waste some more foil or something. So basically, open them up. Skin on. Look at all this skin. It doesn't even matter. We're going to leave it on because it's going to cook. Okay, open it up. Boom. All right, there we go. Ready for seasoning. Boom. All right, so we got all our chicken laid out, ready for seasoning. To be honest with you, that's like the hardest part, is going to buy it and lay it out like that. I mean, from here, it's just super easy. We're about to just season it and cook it. So you just got to put it in the cooking source and let it heat up basically till it's done. Another thing about the chicken, I know somebody's going to say something about wash your chicken. To be honest with you, I don't really ever wash my chicken. You can if you'd like to. If it makes you feel better about eating it, if you want to wash it, by all means, please wash it. Really, the only time I ever wash my chicken is if, say, for some reason I buy a whole pack of chicken and for some reason I don't cook the whole thing all at once. Say maybe I put some chicken in a bag and put it in the fridge for a day or two, obviously cooking it before the expiration date. But if it like sets in its juices for a while, then I'll definitely kind of like to rinse it off because it gets kind of slimy and stuff. But when you're buying them in the package like this, I mean, they got stuff in the bottom here, so it like soaks up all that juice. I mean, so it's not setting in any of the chicken juice or anything like that. So for me, that's good enough to cook. We're just gonna season them and cook them. If you want to go ahead and wash them real quick before you season them, by all means do it. But you don't really have to. It's not that big of a deal to me. So all right, let's go with this seasoning. Back up. Before the seasoning, I'm starving, so I want to get this stuff cooked up as fast as possible. So basically, I'm gonna go ahead and get my cooking sauce heated up. So whenever I get done seasoning them, I can just drop them right in. Boom. All right, this is what we're gonna be using today. And whenever it comes to this chicken and it's got that fat on there, all right, we're gonna cook these on the max crisp setting. The reason I like to use this setting for my steaks and my chicken like this with a fat on them is because it's the highest setting and it has the most air circulating in there the fastest. So it really turns that skin into a nice, crunchy, amazing, oh my goodness, you're not gonna believe how good it's gonna come out. So let's get these things seasoned up now while that heats up over there for a few minutes. All right, so let's start with the ones on the foil. We're gonna go ahead and use this original Frank's Red Hot. This stuff is amazing. Make sure you go buy some and give it a try. I just ran out of this stuff, so I had to go buy a new one. So let's pop this open. And when it comes to this seasoning here, you can't use too much of it. So I recommend, you know, using this open one here so you get a lot of it out and really putting it on there real nice and thick. This stuff is a really nice, like, pasty kind of seasoning. So when I get it on there like that, I like to kind of rub it in. And it's nice to season it right before you drop it in and let it set on there for a few minutes and let it really soak into the meat. So look at that. That is a beautiful, nice coat right there. You really want to open all this up and get it all over the whole chicken. Try not to miss any spots. So let's go ahead and get it over. Alright, and then let's go ahead. We're going to do both sides right now. Just pour it on real nice and thick. And work it all over the fat. Alright, that's basically what it'll look like after you season it. So I'll just get it all nice and coated. We're about to drop them in and get these puppies cooking. Alright, so this thing's been heating up for a few minutes now. Basically, we're going to go ahead and put the chicken in, but before you do that, make sure you spray it. Boom, look at that. So put some non-stick spray in there. You don't want your meat sticking down. And then we'll go over here. Basically, pick up your chicken. We're going to go skin side up since that's how they're laying already. And just lay them in there, man. If they overlap a little bit, that's okay. Try not to do it too much, though, because we want them to all cook even. So we'll see how many of these we can fit in here. We'll probably get 4 of these, so we want to make sure we utilize all the space. If you got them up on the wall, it's okay. And then after that, just put them back in. Alright, and we'll set the timer for these chicken. Let's see, we'll go ahead and put it on. We're going to start on, I don't even know, how about 14 minutes. And we'll flip them in about 5 or 6 minutes, so we want to make sure we're flipping them as we're cooking them. Let's take these out and look at them. Flip them over. Look at that. Woo. Man, that skin's turning so crunchy on there. I can tell. So we just want to flip them over. Rotate them in there. Alright, put them back in. Alright, so we did the first flip at 6 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and take these out. They've been in there another 4 or 5 minutes. So, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and flip them again. I'm not going to take them out. So, let's check them. Ooh, look at that. Getting nice and crispy. It's just what we want. So, let's go ahead and rotate them again. We'll put them back how they were. Just kind of turn them a little bit. They still got a little while to cook in there. So, look at this guy here. Turn that one over. Turn this one over. And we'll throw them back in there for a little bit. Alright, let's see if they'll be done here in 3 minutes. Let's check them out. They've been in there just a little over 15 minutes. So let's see what they look like. Oh my goodness, look at that. Woo. So we're going to go ahead and start by taking the little ones out because, you know, like different sized meat will cook differently. So if you have smaller pieces and the bigger pieces, the littler ones, you know, can and will probably cook faster than the bigger ones. So make sure you keep that in mind while you're cooking. Just always be checking it. You definitely don't want to burn your food. So let's get these little ones out and see. Let's see how good they are. Look at there. Alright, these big ones, we're just going to leave them in there for a little bit. And right now we'll go ahead and put our last one in there of this kind that we had. Boom, and get it cooking. Good. Ooh, that's crispy skinned chicken right there. Oh my lordy. Wait till we eat one of these in a second and see how good it is. And those are done. We're going to go ahead and move this one out of the way. And I seasoned up our other ones already while these were cooking. So let's stand this one up here. And then let's start throwing these ones in. We'll go skin side up again, but just lay them in here. Just like so. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. We get one more small one. Just like that. We'll put it in there. Alright, and at this point, you start cooking multiple rounds of chicken. Unfortunately, the air fryer is kind of small. I wish I had like a bigger one, or I wish I had like 2 of them. I'd be running them at the same time so I could cook it all a little bit faster. So that'll be my next step, is just finding a bigger air frying source to be able to keep showing you all these air frying videos and get them done quicker, faster. Because honestly, that's what I'm about, is just efficiency and doing things once, not twice, doing things the right way. So if I could cook all my chicken at once, that'd be even better for me. I can move on with my day and get some other stuff done instead of cook. But this is how it's working for now. So anyways, besides that tangent, I'm basically not even really tracking the time anymore. So don't bother the time on there. At this point, you're just kind of remembering which ones you put in there before and after. And then so you just kind of keep up with the rounds on them. And just honestly, you start to cook, and if you start to cook so much, you'll realize the chicken's done by how firm it is. You'll be able to tell just by how long it's cooked and just how it feels that it's done. So that's basically where we're at right now. So let's go. Are y'all ready for this? Let's give this a try. These are one of the first ones I took out, so they should be a little bit cooled off by now. Woo. Let's go. Let's give it the taste test. Ready? Oh my goodness, you hear that? Oh my goodness. All that flavor is in that skin right there. It's so crunchy. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This is literally one of the best pieces of chicken I've ever had in my life. Better than Popeyes. You literally have to try this. So good. I can't even stop eating it. Alright. So make sure you go buy a pack of chicken right now and cook it for dinner. And definitely comment back and let me know how much you loved it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And stay tuned for some of my newest videos I'll be putting out real soon. I'm always cooking, so I want to be showing y'all everything that I cook and basically how I eat and how I get it done, man. So, hey look, stay awesome. Mr. Thumbs Up signing out. That's how we box it up. So I'll put these in the fridge and have these later in the week ready to go. Just heat them up. Yo, that was so good. We're going to eat another.